Hi, I'm Lisa.
Spencer.
We have been full-time RVing since July. Actually, since May.
Since May.
Sorry, May, not July.
Correction.
Start over. We've been full-timing since May, and we've been to 20 campgrounds total so far.
Have we?
Yeah, 20. See,
Wow.
I counted them.
Look at you.
So we went through, and we made a list of all the campgrounds we've been to, and what we liked about them, what we didn't like about them. And we wanted to share our top 5 favorite campgrounds. Mm-hmm. And we each made our own list, so they may not be the same. So I'm going to do my list first, and then I'm going to let Spence do his list. So, okay. So my top 5 campgrounds, the first one was Drummer Boy, which is in Gettysburg.
I like that.
Loved that campground. They have tons of amenities. It was closed last year when we were there, but they even have a water slide. They have more than one pool. They have food trucks on the weekends. They had live music. It was a beautiful campground, and it was close to so many things. I went to did a ghost tour while we were there. It's close to all the Gettysburg historical sites. You know, a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Loved Drummer Boy. It is a Thousand Trails campground. If you don't know what Thousand Trails is, we're gonna do a video at some point about Thousand Trails. But it is a Thousand Trails campground. It's an encore resort in the Thousand Trails program, but it's wonderful. We had such a great time there. So that was my number 1 favorite so far that I've been to. There's a dog licking my hand over here.
Right. I feel it.
Milo, you don't need to be in the video.
No,
my second favorite so far has been Orlando. Thousand Trails Orlando. I liked it because of the big selling point for me was the location. It was close to all the Disney parks. It's just right there in the middle of all the Orlando attractions. It did have some really nice amenities. It had a pool. It had a hot tub. They had pickleball. And I thought the sites were pretty good size there. Mm-hmm. Number 3 is where we are right now, which is Clarebrook. Clarebrook RV and Golf Resort, which is in Claremont, which is confusing because it's Clarebrook in Claremont. But it's, right? I know. Wonderful campground. We're here now. And they have a couple pools. They have lots of golf. I mean, I think they only have one golf course, but it seems like it takes up the whole place. It's a beautiful resort. They have a lot of activities and amenities and things that you can do. They have what do you call it? Horseshoes. Mm-hmm. They have what's the other one that with the board?
Beanbag.
Cornhole. They have cornhole. Yep. They have tons of things. They have playground for the kids. Lots of really cool stuff. So that was my number 3. Number 4 is an unusual one. And it may just be that I have a soft spot for it because it was literally our first campground we stayed at when we started RVing. It's called Circle M in Lancaster. It's also a Thousand Trails resort. And that was our first resort, and I really liked it. I've heard some really negative reviews online about it, but I thought it was wonderful. We were right down by the river. So basically one side was a hill with trees.
A river, called half a stream, sort of.
Was it a stream?
I wouldn't call it a river. Yeah.
Okay, well it was a ream.
Yeah. A
cross between a river
and
a stream.
We'll go with that.
We'll call it that. But it was beautiful. I loved being close to the water. I remember one Saturday night when we were there and the whole line of campers all the way down. Everybody was outside. They all had a fire going. They were playing music. And it was just such a fun atmosphere. They have an indoor and an outdoor pool. They have a hot tub. They have sites by the river. And the one thing that we were a little skeptical about when we first got there was that they don't have full hookups down by the water. So we didn't have full hookups. And this was our first campsite as being full-time. So it was a little scary. But then we found out after the first few days... And Honey hurting his back, that's a whole other story. With the portable honey wagon, that they have a free honey wagon. And if you don't know what a honey wagon is...
Free honey wagon.
If you don't know what a honey wagon is, they come by and they empty your black tank for free. And they do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm sorry, yeah, black and gray tank. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They do all three. For free. All 3 of those days. And they do it for free. A lot of places do charge for it. They do it for free. And I didn't know they did it for free when we first got there. And so we tried to use our little portable one, which that's a whole other thing. Story for another day. And then my 5th favorite park that we've been to is Reed Bingham State Park. This was a state park in Georgia. It was just absolutely gorgeous. No amenities. It was a state park, but it was so beautiful. It was a beautiful lake there. Absolutely gorgeous. Our site was enormous. It was so big. We had like a circle that our camper was in, and like from our site to the next site,
100 feet.
100 feet at least. It was huge. It was beautiful. Just very peaceful, very relaxing. If you like state parks, I highly recommend it. It was absolutely beautiful. It was reasonably priced. I think we paid around $40 a night there.
Yeah.
Which was a really good price. And again, no amenities, but it was absolutely breathtakingly
It was
beautiful.
right off the major highway there.
Right, it was right off the highway. And it was just absolutely beautiful. And that's why I put it on my list, because we don't always have to have amenities. Sometimes you just want like something peaceful and beautiful, and something that just makes you go, oh, that's nice.
And
right?
that was, yeah.
That was, yeah. And then I have 2 honorable mentions. So I couldn't narrow it down to 5. So my 2 honorable mentions, one is Rose Bay, which is also a Thousand Trails resort. And it is real close to the beach. It's fairly close to Daytona.
Okay.
That's the one we stayed at. And maybe I just have a soft spot because we were real close to family over there, so we got to see family. They also gave us a beautiful spot at the campground. Not all of them have it. Our spot, I don't remember the spot number, but it had a deck. It was right on a river, ish
sort of,
type thing. But it was right on like a river, and we had a deck, and then we had a boat dock, which didn't do us any good. We don't have a boat, but we loved that deck. We'd sit out there and by the water. We had there was a lot of wildlife.
And the birdies liked it.
Tons of birds. Yeah, it was beautiful. Lots of wildlife. So that one was really nice. It was close to the beaches, had a great spot, and it was just a really good location. So we really liked that one. And then the last one of my honorable mentions is the Sandbar Resort. And this is not an RV resort. Not RV resort. It's not a Thousand Trails RV resort, but we loved it there. We've been there. This will be our 3rd time. If you guys saw our video with the fountain, that's where that happened. But they don't have a lot of amenities. They are working on building a pool. I read that they're working on building a pool there. But it's a 55 and older community, which I liked. I don't mind kids at all, the campgrounds. But it was just very peaceful, very quiet. Sometimes you just want a little quiet, And it ranges between $25 and $40 a night. I think our average price for the nights we've been there over the winter, we've been there, more than, probably about a month overall, a couple different stays. And I think our price average was around $30 a night, which is cheap. Really good. So,
except for the trains.
The downside, if you saw our train video that we put on TikTok, Sandbar is right next to a railroad. So if you don't like trains, not a great place to stay. I personally love trains. Our first site was a little too close for comfort. The train was probably like 25 yards behind us.
Don't derail.
And somebody screamed, don't derail, which, of course, when he says that, you're going to think about the train derailing. But it was, don't derail. But it was nice. We really liked it there. And we're actually going back there tomorrow. So it's a great place. Our second site was a lot better after the fountain went away. So those are my top 5.
Stop mentioning the fountain.
To review my top 5, Drummer Boy in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I probably should tell you where these are. Orlando, Thousand Trails Orlando in Orlando, Florida. Clare Brook, which is in Claremont, Florida. Circle M, which is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And Reed Bingham State Park, which is in Georgia. All right, honey, your turn.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Long ago since I did this. My number 1 is Hershey.
Oh, Hershey was nice.
I liked Hershey. That was
Thousand Trails Hershey.
Thousand Trails Hershey. And that was you pull in, as long as you're a Thousand Trails member, pick your own spot, come back, let them know what spot you're at. We had an issue with the
first spot.
Acorns or
no, we were under a black walnut.
Black
tree.
walnut.
And
Sound
it was
like
boom, 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 boom.
sound like bombs going off.
Yes.
The guy next to us warned us, and
We didn't listen.
Should listen, but yep. Next day I ended up moving the whole camper over to where there's no trees.
And that was a beautiful spot. We loved that spot a lot.
Yeah,
so.
that was very nice.
Yeah. Okay, what's number 2, honey?
Number 2 is Circle M.
That's one of my favorites, too.
One of your favorites. I like, same thing. Go down, pick a spot, wherever you want to go, let them know where you're at, and boom, you're there. Very nice amenities there. Hot tub, within the hot tub there.
Yeah, we did love the hot tub there.
That was nice.
It's an indoor hot tub, which was nice because we were there in the middle of summer. Nobody wants to in a hot tub when it's 100 degrees outside, so.
True.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Drummer Boy.
Oh, Drummer Boy. Yeah, that was my number 1, actually. I love Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy, I like, it was very open, easy to, I think just about every spot was a pull-through.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe. And right next to Gettysburg, 5 minutes, you could be any shopping center or...
Yeah, and they had the band on Saturday night.
And the band.
And the food trucks, and they had hot wings.
Yep.
Love hot wings.
My number 4.
Orlando. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
Don't read, man.
Don't read your paper. Sorry, no copy off of you.
Orlando is very, very nice. I liked how the spots were. It's a little, you have to watch, because do not get there before 12 or they'll turn your butt around.
Yes, absolutely.
There was a whole big thing.
They will not let you check in until 12.
Yeah.
If you get there at 11:55, you cannot check in.
No, you're going
and they
back
assign
the line.
your site once you get there. So people rush to get there to get the better sites in the newer part of the campground. We were actually in the older section.
The older section is fine.
But we didn't have a problem with it. We're not bougie. We didn't mind. It was very nice.
And they escort you in with the golf cart.
Yeah, they show you right to your spot.
Took you a while till, I don't know, they need more golf carts there, I believe.
But that one's great too because of the location. I mean, it's in Orlando.
It's in Orlando.
And it's a very hard campground to get into. Again, it's 1,000 trails. It can be challenging to get into, but we did get into it. And we have another stay coming up. We're going to be in Orlando.
Are we?
Yep, we're going to be there for a week.
What she says.
It's a beautiful place. It's just so close to everything.
And my number 5 is Clearbrook.
Right where we are now.
Right where we are now.
Hey, we had 3 of the same ones on our list. That's pretty good.
We like this. It's very easy, to get in and out here. A lot of permanent sites, so you have to pick your battles there on where you park. But
yeah,
our son's here, and we're happy that we could see him. And
well, we do love this campground. My son and his girlfriend are here for the whole summer, so that does make us have a soft spot for this one. But even if you look at it beyond the fact that we have family here, it's a golf resort. It's a beautiful. I mean, it's very nice. They have more than one pool. They have over 1,000 sites, I think, campsites.
I think so, yeah.
It's really big, but it's just really nice. There's a lot of things nearby. You don't have to go too far to find a grocery store, and that and that kind of stuff. So
now I'm going the opposite way as you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell us about your least favorite.
Otter Creek.
Don't
ever go down there.
It was in Pennsylvania. Where was it? It was in Pennsylvania. Hang on, let's see if I have it written down here. It was in PA. I'm not sure the location. I can't remember exactly where it was.
It was in Pennsylvania. It might have been York County still.
Yeah. The people there were very nice. You got to give them
nice.
The people were very nice.
But to get to it was
a
death roll.
It was like, up
Don't go
and
down
down
there.
and up and down and up and down.
Oh my God.
It was, we weren't real happy with that one. So
an honorable mention is Sandbar.
That same one I gave.
We're gonna go back to because 55 and older and very reasonable on their prices.
Mm-hmm.
Another honorable mention is Reed Bingham.
Oh, Reed Bingham. Yeah, that's the one I loved.
Yeah, that was very nice. I don't recall how many sites they had.
I don't know, but they were so far apart. But it was beautiful.
way far apart. All of them were pull through, and that made it so nice.
It
Especially
was.
if you've ever been camping, a pull through is the best.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, honey?
Look at my thing here.
I think my least favorite, besides Otter Creek, again, the people were very nice. I'm not dissing them. People were awesome, but it was hard to get to. My least favorite, I think, was White Oak Shores in North Carolina. It's not a bad campground, but apparently, if you are a member of Thousand Trails,
they diss you.
Stick you in a field off to the side. There's no hookups. They don't have a honey wagon.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that. It was huge. There were sites available with full hookups, and they put us in the field.
You're going over there.
So, which I didn't like that at all. So that was definitely my least favorite out of all the ones we went to.
Our first one here, Barrington Hills.
And that one was very nice,
that
too.
we liked. You know,
Yeah,
a
we
little
liked
tight.
Barrington Hills.
I mean, there were a lot of full-timers there.
Yeah. And the sites were a little hard to get into there.
Yeah. I did like that.
They had a lot of really fun activities.
They had fun activities there. And the end.
That's it. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
So that's our take on the campgrounds we've been to. Actually, I think it's been 21 now that I look at this, because I didn't add 3 flags. So we've been to 21 campgrounds since we started full-timing in May. And, if you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. Please, please, please like our video. Subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. We're trying to hit 50 subscribers soon. We're at 32, so,
We're close.
We're close to 50. 32 is not that close to 50. But we're trying to get there. So we really appreciate it. And definitely keep following us to, watch us, see where we're going, what we're doing, where we've been, and what we're cooking. Thank you so much.
She's cooking.
Thank you so much for following us. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.